Welcome back to Let's Play Yggdra Union. We'll never fight alone. Now, back to the automatic scrolling epicness of technology in a really weird, unprimitive state. We're back to this. After saving Durant, Yggdra's royal army raised its banner to smash a disorganized imperial unit. Yeah. 3 people. Oh, and their infinite supply of lackeys. Has no one stopped to consider that this is unreasonable for that reason? That no matter how many of them you kill, on either side, there's more people when in fact, if every person is represented as a sprite on the map, you could probably wipe out the entire enemy if you realized you had infinite resources if you just kept sending faceless lackeys in. Still, this is a game, and you shouldn't overthink it. Destination is the sovereignty of Ambilia. Ambilia? Is that some sort of chord? No, it's not. It's a nation our kingdom has been long friends with. Shogo offered their assistance. Currently being used as supply bases by Broncoia. Just be ever vigilant as long as they're active. But if we burn them down, they won't be able to chase after us. Precisely. The enemy has suffered major losses thanks to us. There shouldn't be many guards here at the moment. Nice. Now that sounds like a plan. And it really does. I think this is the part, however, where I'm going to start grinding up Durant for what he really is, and that is ridiculously useful, Nightman of Awesome. I know I can turn that in for goat's milk, but what's the point of, I can turn it for something else, fur coat. Once again, what's the point of that, though? Ugh. You know, in hindsight, I might want to hold on to that. She needs something, though, so... let's use a leather hat. She can't equip anything yet, but... Let's see how many... There's 2 map uses, so... What it means by map uses is for every, map use... For every map it's equipped, it'll get worn down a bit, so... Mind Change, Revolution, Flame... Banish is always useful, and especially later on. Mirage is definitely going to be something I want to grind up. Banshee's Cry is another fantastic card to have for later, but Sanctuary is the one of those two between Refreshment and him that I'm going to make. So, let's go. Which one to power up? It's actually getting pretty powerful, but I want to power up Mind Change, so... This is for your sake, not mine, so... Indeed, it would appear so. Best leave you to him, Esquire. You may think, well, if I've already played through it, why leave the tutorials on? Well, it also kind of operates as a mini, way to identify when I unlock certain things, and... Trust me, I know it's not going to be a long time before, I know that it's going to be a long time before I unlock abilities, but... If you want to read any of this tutorial stuff so you understand what's going on, go ahead, but yeah... Pretty much the pictures describe it all, you don't need to read the dialogue. In hindsight, probably not my best idea. I wanted to grind up its power, I should have waited. Oh well, you guys know me, I'm too lazy to go back and fix it, so... Oh well. Mirage is one I really do like to grind up, so 3. Won't put him in any position to support. If he's there, he can move forward 1. Stay supported. He can move there, and he can do this. Kick their butts, Durant. The one thing I didn't know about was the MVP stuff, but that's a story for another time. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the power of Durant. Pretty much MVP means at any, I think it's any given point in time in the stage, but it might just be, at certain points in time in the stage. Don't know. But, an MVP will be chosen and they'll get, special stat boosts. Being as Milanor has the disadvantage being an axe wielder versus this guy, I'm fighting hard so as to make up for so we can take this guy down. Milanor is a top tier unit if you go by tiers, but as everybody knows, tiers are for queers. That's why Milanor is badass. He isn't a tier, he's just Milanor. And that makes him the most awesome dude in the world. Okay. See where this takes us. I want to see how far into this chapter I can get before having to call it quits, as it were. Oh, you and the other fencer. Yeah, that worked out great for you, didn't it? Wipe him out before he can take out a knight. There we go. And that's the power of Durant, people. This early stage especially is good to grind him, because you're not going to find many people. And this guy is down now. Down for the count. He had to move out from his base just so he can get support against Milanor here. He doesn't need your pity. Thing is, I think Milanor is actually capable of pulling this out even at these odds, but I don't think he will. Just because it's me that's wielding him, and apparently the random number generator. Yeah. She doesn't like me today. It's just my fate for today. Good news is he didn't lose much. Okay. Our turn yet? Let's power this up while we have the chance. Let's put these guys to bed, shall we? Sorry for no commentary for a while there. Just kind of thinking, that's all. Had a really stressful day, so I'm doing this LP to unwind, just like my Let's Fail at Mario crossover. And why do you think I'm doing this one? That's right, because I lost a lot on that last one. Let's Fail at Mario crossover, that's why I named it what I did, because it didn't help me relax very much at all. You gotta love her battle music, though. Lightning versus holy, or light, or whatever. Wait, light versus lightning? OMG, it's a paradox. Yeah, I could have used a meme there, but let's face it, I'm not cool enough for that. Yeah, that's right, I'm cool enough for a Pokemon reference. But that's just because I'm me. One of the few people in the world that is cool enough, just cool enough, to do a Pokemon reference, but not cool enough to do a YouTube meme. So get off my back. You may wonder, why is her experience bar so small? That's because, my personal opinion, it's because she's terrible. But maybe she's actually good later in the game. Oh, this guy's really intent on getting his hands on Melanor, isn't he? Attack with what energy you have left. Then go passive and hope that we don't die. We build up and build up enough. Yes! Should be enough to turn her around. It's not going to be enough, is it? She's going to lose, and then so will Melanor, and then it's game over. And by game over, I mean as in, you know, game over, man, game over! She didn't lose much. Come on, Melanor, you badass. Do this. And Melanor's down. Once you got that critical, I knew it was over. There was a chance before, but now it's just... Didn't lose much once again, but... She's only level 1? I wonder if she's garbage. Let's throw a banish roll at it. No, get out of there. Durant, I need your help on this one. We're gonna put this guy to rest. Gonna go passive until he's about even with us, if he gets that far. Then we're gonna put him in his place. No, screw it. We're going aggressive. I want to smash this guy in the face. Badly. How dare he make Yggdra look useless, like she is. Then again, she is still only level 1, which hadn't occurred to me until right now. I didn't know that. Maybe that's why she wasn't useful to me earlier in the game. She's still at level 1. Had I known that, who knows what could have happened instead. Till then, behold Melanor, and he's epic. Is this a book? Today I can't make heads or tails of it, but we now have a book. Didn't manage to look at what the book was, but we have a book. Melanor's like, ha ha ha, you're a knight. Why are you laughing? Because I can beat this. Ah, man, I love my job. Looks like I'll only be able to get through this first part in the first bit. I could probably get more in, but that requires a lot of time and effort I'm not willing to give at this point in time. No offense to time and effort, you're wonderful human beings, but I'm just not willing to give it up, you know? Make way, coming through. We'll never fend them off at this rate. You're right. Perhaps you should cut your losses and run. Oh wait, that's right. You guys aren't gonna do that, are you? We'll oppose you to the end. This station will have to get through us. This post is crucial. We cannot allow it to stand. Okay, maybe he's already had his conversation. Either way, Durant and Melanor are gonna put this guy in his place. Then I'm gonna call it a vid. Holy crap. That's decimation right there. That is no survivors. I've never had that happen. That is complete decimation. I'm surprised you have any morale left after that. If my entire army had been killed in one swipe, I think my morale would be pretty dead in the water. It's like, What in the hell was that? Yeah, so I'm pretty much calling it after this battle, so... Praise YouTube for dropping the time restraint. And praise me for taking down another new... Oh, you've got to be... Ah!